Professor Satozai's students came inside the classroom to find it completely empty. And empty of Satozai's presence, that is. She was nowhere to be found. When the bell rang that morning, they heard Satozai's muffled voice saying, "Good morning, future Pokemon trainers," from the next room. "So she thought she could ditch us," Ginger Snappet snapped. "It sounds like she's just giving a lecture," Nancy Dawson said. "She should have at least given us some warning," Ginger replied. "She did," Arnold Tevet piped up. He looked at his twin brother. "Ranald." Ranald pulled out a tape recorder and hit play. Through it, Satozai said, "Tomorrow I'll be out. I'm going to give a lecture on rock and fighting types for Professor Shertigal, so you'll be on your own tomorrow. I've left today's lecture on my desk in case anyone's bold enough to give it. Preferably not Ginger." Ginger liked to call herself the teacher's pet because Satozai paid so much attention to her, but the only reason Satozai paid so much attention to her was because Ginger was resident troublemaker. Her favorite part of school was the part where she got to torment the professor. "The student can give the lecture, Ginger said as she went to the front of the class. Ginger," Arnold said, "Professor Satozai said you shouldn't give the lecture." "She did say that, didn't she?" Ginger replied. "Ranald, duct tape the camera." Ranald reached into his bag of tricks and busted out a roll of duct tape. He went to the security camera, stood on a chair, and placed a piece over the lens. "Good," Ginger said. "Now let's start with the lecture." She picked up the lecture papers off the desk and began to read. "Good morning, class. Today I will be giving you a lecture on steel types." Ginger looked up at her classmates. "This is just rich. Satozai is off in the next classroom giving a lecture on rock and fighting types, and she left us a lecture on steel types." She got back to reading. "Steel-type Pokemon are Pokemon that use predominantly metal-based attacks such as Metal Claw, Steel Wing, Iron Tail, and Iron Head." "How original," Ginger said sarcastically. "Steel types have exceptionally high defense." Ginger looked up at her class. "Well, they should. They're made of metal. They're weak against fire types and strong against fairy types. Now, do any of you Magikarps remember the mnemonic device for fire and steel types?" Penny LaBeouf raised her hand. "Yes, Penny?" "Fire meets steel," Penny exclaimed. "Exactly," Ginger said. "Now, does anybody remember the mnemonic device about fairy and steel types?" Awkward silence. "No one?" Ginger asked. "My point exactly. No one knows why fairy types are weak to steel types. This world is weird. Fairy types are weird. Pokemon are weird. In fact, I don't even want to be a Pokemon trainer. I wish my parents would have let me fulfill my lifelong dream of being a hot air balloon pilot instead of sending me here." "Ranald, tape recorder." Ranald handed Ginger his tape recorder. She said to it, "Satozai, feel free to give the rest of the lecture. I'm out. Peace." Later that day, Ginger was telling her roommate Janelle about how awesome it was without Satozai when she heard a knock at the door. Her sweet mate Amber went to answer it. It was Satozai. "Hello, Miss Ketchum," Satozai said. "Does Miss Ginger Snappets live here?"